Hi, I'm Steve Adubato. I want to introduce a very special guest joining us for the first time. He is Marc Rogoff, who is Environmental Education Specialist for the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection. Marc, we're in fact talking about outdoor classrooms, outdoor education, part of an ongoing program, a series we're doing. There's a panel discussion on this subject as well. Make sure you check it out. What is outdoor learning?
Outdoor classrooms or outdoor learning basically is just the way it sounds. It's taking the students and the activities that they may do in a classroom and taking it to an outdoor environment.
For example?
You can do a lot of different things, just getting outdoors. You can do mathematics, English, science. Basically,
back up. How do you do English out? What's the difference between doing English outside, inside? What's the difference?
Well, it depends on what the lesson is. I mean, it's a lot easier to perhaps write poetry about an environmental issue or about a tree if you're outside looking at one.
It's interesting. I never even thought about that. The other thing I often think about is, what is the role? I know the State Department of Education and their role when it comes to education. What is the Department of Environmental Protection's role in outdoor classrooms and education?
Well, we actually have a small group of people in our department who specialize in education, and we have the department covers a lot of issues. We have fish and wildlife, we have parks and forestry, we have things like the site remediation program, so we are a regulatory
it cleans
agency.
Up, let's say,
Yes.
environmentally dangerous areas.
Yes, we're a regulatory agency, and we deal with a lot of different issues, pollution, prevention, and the different Superfund
where does this
sites.
come in? Where does outdoor education come in?
But nobody can make an environmentally sound decision unless they are familiar with the issues and have the knowledge to actually make that decision to be environmentally friendly.
What I'm curious about is what does the department do to help these teachers facilitate these discussions?
All right, well, we have a lot of resources available to us. The state parks and natural wildlife areas are open to the public. Teachers can bring schools there. Many of the parks have a park naturalist that can do programs at the parks.
What does that mean, a naturalist?
A naturalist is a professional who is basically there to facilitate educational resources. They can do outdoor programs. They're not there to be the replacement for the teacher. The teacher is the educator in this situation, but the educator may not be familiar with a lot of different things, and the naturalist is, in that respect, they know their stuff when it comes to, let's say, for example, wildlife or types of plants, and they can make those connections with the students.
I'm curious about this, Marc. How much of this for you, because I'm curious about your background, how did you even get into this whole arena?
Well, I was a teacher before I worked at the DEP. I taught in a classroom for 14 years.
What subject?
I taught science, earth sciences and biology is what I taught. And the DEP actually hired me back in 2000. One of the statements they made was they were looking for someone as an educator who had been a teacher because we can do lots with no money.
Boy, don't public school teachers become experts at that?
They are definitely public school, private school, whatever you want to, whatever.
But you made that transition from the classroom to state government.
Yes, I did. And I was very pleased to do so. I actually miss being in the classroom as a teacher, but I do actually visit classrooms throughout the year. I do probably about 50 school visits a year. I go to schools to work with their teachers, indoors and outdoors. Okay. I'll do auditorium presentations, I'll do classroom programs, I'll do outdoor settings. We do a lot of programs with the schools that are looking to start an outdoor classroom learning.
Oh, real quick, I'm sorry for interrupting, Marc. Some schools don't have it, looking to do it. You can help them get it done.
Yes, the DEP has a lot of resources to help them with that.
By the way, do we have the DEP website? If we could, Jen, I know in my ear right now, put it up right now. If people go on that website, how does a teacher, how does a school, how does a parent navigate that to figure out, hey, I'd love some outdoor learning in our school?
We have several websites within the main website. The main website is nj.gov/DEP.
It's up there right now.
And if you then add /seeds, as in planting in the ground,
SEEDS.
DS. Yes, you'll get to our educational website. It stands for the State Environmental Education Directory site.
Got it.
And we have about 400 resources on that site that are linked to many of the standards, the state and federal standards, so that the teachers can look at these these programs,
Right.
and see how they match the
It's a
current
menu.
curriculum that they're, yes, basically. And we also have a website for school facilities, for greening your school facility.
But you can teachers can navigate this.
Teachers
Parents can
go
navigate
through
it.
these. Anybody can go into the website. We have specific pages just for children as well.
Mark, I look forward to you being part of our formal, not formal, but very informal but substantive panel
Okay.
discussion on the question of outdoor education, outdoor classrooms, outdoor learning. Marc Rogoff from the State New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection. Thank you, Mark. We'll be right back right after this.
The preceding program has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of Caucus New Jersey has been provided by the PNC Foundation, the Turrell Fund, supporting Right from the Start NJ, the New Jersey Education Association, Berkeley College, Choose New Jersey, the law firm of Gibbons PC, and by Verizon. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. Caucus New Jersey has been produced in partnership with TriStar Studios.